All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Before we start, the reason actually I did this broadcast at this time, so people in Indonesia can be with us and they can join us in our program. Before we start, I received a message from somebody saying, "Can you invite a Muslim Indonesian scholar to debate you?" And supposedly his name is Imam Shamsi Ali. So I start this video by inviting Mr. Imam Ali or Shamsi Ali uh, to come and debate us if he think he can make it. Now, there is, as I know, when somebody, like I saw a website calling him scholar, and I find this is very weird to call someone from Indonesia a scholar when the Arab who speak Arabic, they cannot understand the Quran. So we invite Mr. Imam Shamsi Ali, who is called by Muslims a Muslim scholar, known for promoting interfaith dialogues in the United States. Not sure why his prophet do not promote interfaith, but he does. However, he is more than welcome to join us, and we will speak to him with all the respect he deserves. And let us see how Mr. Imam Shamsi Ali, he can present Islam to us. Maybe he can do a better job than the rest of Muslims we witness until now. Until now, we never met a Muslim who he knew what he's talking about. Maybe Mr. Shamsi, who is from Indonesia, he can do better. So please, if you know Mr. Shamsi, inform him of my message, and he is more than welcome to call us in Skype anytime he wish. Now we go to our topic. Our topic is about spirituality in Islam. Spirituality in Islam. And I found some articles speaking about spirituality in Islam. Islamic spirituality and mental well-being, made by Zuhair Abdul Rahman. Introduction. The role of spirituality in emotional mental well-being. I really find it very strange when Muslim he start quoting for me things which have nothing to do with Islam. Let us see if in their articles there is anything proof to us that Islam have a spirituality. I did not find anything. I looked, I searched. The guy he is quoting me from a guy, his name is Ibn Hazm. I mean, is Ibn Hazm is your God, your prophet? Who is Ibn Hazm? Who is this guy Ibn Hazm? Like, what about you? Show me. Supposedly it's about Islam, and then he quote for me Ibn Hazm. Ibn means son. Hazm, the name of the guy. Okay, who is this Ibn Hazm? I bet you he himself, the one who is speaking, he do not know what he's talking about. Ibn Hazm himself is the last one to tell you what is spirituality is about, because if you read what you just said, post for us, this is not about spirituality. What is the topic? Nothing. Talking about happiness and sadness. This is supposedly spirituality. Spirituality, intelligence, and ability to process life events. I like that. That remind me actually when the Prophet of Allah, he have a fight with his wives. He had to call upon Allah to threat his two wives who they are 5 foot tall because he could not control them. Is that the spirituality involved? Involve what? Intelligence and ability to process life events. Let us see how Prophet he processed life events. Two women of Muhammad, of his wives, and he have many. They got him busted having sex with their maid in their bed, and they have a strike against him. So what Muhammad's spirituality does, as usual, he use Allah to control others. He cannot control them, including his own household. So look what he received. Supposedly Allah is the one who is talking. Allah saying to the wives of Muhammad, if you both, you should repent to Allah. Why? But if you don't repent and you aid one another against him, Muhammad, then Lu, Allah, even he is his protection. Allah is protecting. I mean, the translation here is weird. Who in the protecting friend? Allah is a friend to somebody now in Islam? Who is the idiot who did the big tell? Let's change the translation. That's really crazy. Suddenly they inserted the word friend. Friend. Okay. Indeed, your heart is already sagat aymanahuma. Sagat in Arabic mean that they became kuffar. Imagine Allah, Aka Muhammad, accusing the wives of Muhammad that they became kuffar. Their heart went to become kafir. So he's asking them to repent, come back to Islam. Okay, how? If you don't repent and come back to Islam, what will happen? Truly Allah is his protector, and Jibreel, and every righteous one among those who believe. And furthermore, the angels will back him up. Have you ever heard of a fight like this? Allah is his protector. Is that enough? No. You see the spirituality? Do you see the spirituality? Spirituality to handle life events, intelligence. Muhammad, he have a solution. It's very easy. I will just make a verse. Says Allah says that to you. Shut up. Where is the spirituality? Have you ever heard of somebody having a fight with two wives? He need Allah as a protector. Is Allah is enough? No. Jibreel is going to join the fight. Is Jibreel is enough? No. 1.4 billion Muslim, include Imam Shamsi Ali, he will join the fight now. Is that enough? No. And furthermore, all the angels will back him up. Do you see it? All of this to fight two women. And the funny, the Muslim, they fabricate articles saying that George Bernard Shaw, he said in one of his books, which we cannot find as usual, that if the prophet was exist at this time, he can solve all the problem of the world during the time of drinking coffee in 10 minutes in the morning. Don't worry about my pronunciation, my friend. People, they like listening to me because of my pronunciation, not because it's a perfect English. They like it. And if you don't, you know what? Allah might divorce you or replace you with better women. Women who they are tourists, saihat, tourist. Yeah. They will go Muhammad around. Exchange. Have you ever heard of a God he exchange women? This is the threat of Allah. So where is the spirituality? You see, like Muhammad have a problem with his wife. He go to his room, start sitting alone, thinking alone, asking Allah for her guidance. No, the verse is coming. Either you follow him or what? I'm going to protect him. And then I send Jibreel, and then I send every believer, and then I will send furthermore every angel in the world. All of this to fight two women. So what Muhammad will do if he will go and fight America? To fight two women, they are 5 foot tall. He needed all of those. And then there is another Abdul. He wanted to refute you Christians, so he come with this, refuting Christian misconceptions about the Islamic paradise. And the brave look at the Christian paradise, and they are experts in our paradise, refuting the argument that there is nothing spiritual about Islamic paradise. Okay, what is the refuting? This is refuting chapter 9 verse number 72. This line proving that there is a spirituality in Islam. Let us go to the Quran just for a joke. 972. Oh boy, that's it. Abdul he found a spiritual verse in the Quran. We pass it. All right. This line proving that Allah is a spiritual, that Allah he pleased with you. This is spirituality, my friend. The verse, the same verse saying, look at this, garden under which river flow, beautiful mansion. Do you see it? Is that spiritual, or this is a building? Is that river spiritual, or it is a river, real river? So this guy, he wanted to show us a spirituality. He says, well, Allah will be pleased with you. That is a spirituality. Obviously, you Muslims do not know what spirituality is. If there is any Muslim in the chat he would like to call me, please let me know. I will open my Skype for you. Right now it's not open, but if you are a Muhammadan, you like to show me what is spirituality in Islam, I will be happy to listen to you. As I know, there is nothing is called a spirituality. And look, the guy he chose for us a spiritual verse, and the verse after it says, be harsh on unbelievers and slaughter them. I mean, do you see this do you see the spirituality? Do you see it? O Prophet, strive hard against the believer, be harsh on them, jahid al-kuffar, and the hypocrite. Okay, what we would do them? Kill them. And by the way, here the Muslim, they say to us, there is nowhere in the Quran it says that a Muslim who leave Islam will be killed. No, it does. The verse in the front of you is about killing somebody left Islam. Chapter 9 verse number 74 and 73 is saying, do jihad against the kuffar. Okay, who are those kuffar? Kuffar, those who left Islam after they became Muslims. Do you see it? They swear by Allah that they said nothing evil, whatever they said. Okay, I don't know. Okay, and then indeed they uttered blasphemy, and they did it after accepting Islam. So what we would do with them? The verse before it says, do jihad. You see, it says the word strive. This is jihad. Do jihad hard on them. Change the translation if you don't like the translator. For me, all of them, they are liars. Do you see it? So those who left Islam, because they left Islam, kill them, do jihad against them. But the guy, he was using just the verse, just one verse before it, to show us a spirituality in Islam. I mean, do you see how spirituality in Islam? Spirituality is in Islam is a pool of blood. This is the spirituality. Those Muslims, they will get the reward of Allah, and Allah will be pleased with them because they will slaughter people who they all live in Islam. So they quote for us this verse to show us that Islam teaching is spirituality. Have you ever heard of a madness like this? This is how you teach us a spirituality, my friend. That's a lot of a spirituality. Allah will please with me because I'm going to fight those who left Islam and slaughter them one by one, and I will be harsh on them. You don't like the translation, we change it for you. Which Abdul you like? This one? After they accept Islam, they disbelieve. So what we do? We kill them. Murtaddeen. Spirituality. So when a Muslim he make an article proving to us something, you remember yesterday I made an article like a video which is titled "Refuting Islam from Muslim Refutation." You remember? This is exactly what's happening. Always we do that. They wanted to refute us about spirituality in the heaven of Allah. How you get heaven? How you get to the heaven of Allah? By waging war and killing people. A Muslim he might say, no, this is not about waging war. What about we see the interpretation? Shall we? Because maybe he's right. Maybe Christian Prince is giving you his own interpretation. What if a Christian Prince giving you his own interpretation? Christians, they do that. They lie a lot, brother. All Christians, they lie, brother. Don't believe them, brother. Okay, let us go. Let us see what the interpretation which Allah supposedly, or what Allah is saying to us there. We will go and open a Muslim scholar, or the Muslims accepted scholar by the Muhammadan. This is Ibn Kathir, chapter 9, verse number 73, 74. Order to do jihad, brother, against the disbeliever, and the hypocrite. Allah command the messenger to strive against hard about disbeliever and harsh against them. Allah command him to the civil and the believer, and the guys of the you give that. Okay, so Christian Prince was not lying. Allah commanded the Prophet to fight the disbelievers with the sword. I thought this is a verse about spirituality. Abdul now will say to me, this is a spiritual sword. Isn't it? Any Muhammadan? So you are making for me an article. The verse you choose for me to prove spirituality in Islam is about shading and killing and slaughtering. Is that the best you can do? Are you sure? Do we have any Muhammadan in the chat? He is willing to call us and show us that we are wrong. And here we go. This is the link for those who ask for the link. Save the reference. Okay. And remember always, if a Muslim asks you where in the Quran it says kill the one who leaves Islam, it's in the Quran, chapter 9, verse number 72, 73. And this is the interpretation. It's in the front of you. And the Quran says it clearly that those who left Islam, you know, Muhammad have a duty to kill them all. All right. Brother, what about we try first to find out what is a spirituality? Because obviously the one who is trying to defend Islam, he himself do not know what a spirituality is. Who is a Muslim? He can tell us what is a spirituality. You believe it or not, not a single Muslim he knew what that word mean. And by the way, how you talk about a spirituality if Allah himself is not spirit? You are following a God who he himself is not a spirit. So how the one who is not a spirit, he is about a spirituality? Allah himself is a physical being, and he is not a spirit, and he has no spirit. Who is a Muslim want to tell us what is a spirituality? Anyone? Okay, forget about anyone. Any two? I cannot say anything. You know, if I say any smart Muslim, the Muslim get offended. Anything you say, they get offended. And by the way, I don't care you get offended or not. I want answers. It's your business. Refuting us about the spirituality. Spirituality, and by the way, today I have a chat with this website. Ask Islam. Welcome to Ask a Muslim. Later I will make a video because you will die laughing about the conversation. He hang up on me. You see at the end here, he left the chat. It says Imran has closed the chat. I was searching for like the article about refuting, etc. And then I found here there's a chat. So I said, okay, let me talk to the Abdul. Finally, I found the Abdul. He can answer my question. That's a gift. That's a real gift. So I start conversation, and look, he says to me, I don't know where you're going. Later, I will show you the maybe in different video. I'm sure you are excited to know what happened in this conversation. I'm not sure where you're going with this. You are not sure about anything. What is my answer? No answer. Let us close this chat. I record it anyway. There we go. All right. The most striking expression of what believers feel when they win Allah good pleasure is that he will manifest himself to them in a way that they can see him. Imagine we are talking about the spirituality, and now the topic is about seeing Allah, and that is supposedly proving his spirituality to us. Seeing a physical being is the spirituality for Islam. Isn't it? This is amazing. So I want to show you that in Christianity there's spirituality. I will say to you, they will see Jesus, and that supposedly is spiritual. So if you want to teach your son to be spiritual, you show him Pepsi Cola, and then when he see Pepsi Cola, he tastes the spirituality. What does this have to do with spirituality? Remember, the topic is proving his spirituality in the heaven of Allah. And then the guy, and by the way, seeing Allah, what do you mean seeing Allah? If you see how you will see Allah, you will die laughing. Allah will show his shin. This is the spirituality. Allah is going to show his shin. And this is supposedly proving to us the spirituality of Allah. And just to prove my point, I don't like to say something without giving reference. All right. The shin of Allah. Do you see the spirituality? We will have shin party. This is a spiritual. So we will be around Allah, and Allah will lift up his skirt and he will show us his shin. And all of us, we will be like, wow. And Allah will be singing for us, I am sexy and you know it. Is that a spirituality? I'm going to open my Skype. Just to give opportunity for any Muhammadan who would like to call us. And remember, you know, please be nice in the text. We attack the topic, not people. Allah is not a man, and Muhammad is somebody claimed to be a prophet, so he is a public figure, and he deserves what he got. All right. So who is a Muslim would like to call us? My Skype is open right now, and I will be happy to take you. Anyone? Any Muslim? Until now, you Muslim, you show me no spirituality. I see nothing about spirituality. Yeah. I mean, you know what? There is a hadith about spirituality. I think I forgot it. I should not. I think I was trying to hide it, so you guys I don't see. SS. His name is SS. This is his name. SS. Let me show you some spirituality. Islam is not about the heaven of Allah is full of spirituality. As an example, this one. The Messenger of Allah said, the paradise. In the paradise would be a tent made from a single hollowed pearl, the breadth of which would be 60 miles from the soul side. If this is a very big spiritual tent. I mean, don't you see the spirituality? What about the hadith? It's saying that Allah will give your wife, or you will give your wives, who their bum is 1 mile. لا يسع مقعدها ميل من الأرض. Her bum will not fit 1 mile in the ground. That's spiritual bum. Come on, size does matter. All of us, we like to have women who have a big screen. 1 mile. This is spiritual. Different hadith. Maybe the first one is not satisfying in the world of spirituality. Allah Messenger in paradise, he said, a pavilion made of a single hollow pearl, 60 miles wide in each corner, which there are wives who will not see those in the other corner. Oh. Whoa, that's amazing tent, brother. Let me explain to you, brother. So you have, brother, you have a tent, have 4 corners, brother. And you have a brother, wives here. Those are wives, brother. Oh, hold on. We make them red. I mean, I don't know. Since I'm single, I don't know. I don't remember last time I saw women how they look like, brother. Okay, women, they look like this. Okay, those are women, brother. So those women are in the corner. Okay. And the other women, brother, in the corner here. Group, brother, group. And there is women, brother, in the other corner here. I'm very good in the drawing. You can tell. There is every corner have a brother, have a women, and those women, brother, they don't see each other. I mean, do you see the spirituality? It's very important, brother, that they don't see each other, because if they see each other, they will fight, brother. Yeah, you want me to ask Zakir Naik about this? Well, Zakir Naik will give us a very spiritual answer. Actually, he already answered. He said, brother Titter, the birth name is and he always make fabrication about Islam. The truth about the tent of Allah, but it goes to give it in heaven. It's very beautiful. It have 4 corners. Actually, some tent they have 6 corners, because it's in the same in the width of David. And you will have in every corner a beautiful woman. And brother, you are going to be busy with your wife, and you don't want the other woman to get jealous. So Allah will not allow the women in the other corner to see you doing boom boom. And the hero, you got the point. I mean, do you see how important it is that they don't see each other? Yeah, for sure they will fight. You know, like hello, stop doing their business. Boom boom, come here. Like, come on. They will not see. The other corner is so far, 60 miles away. This is a spiritual heaven, brother. They are trying to prove to us that the heaven of Allah is full of spirituality. What else? What else, brother? What else spiritual Allah will give us in the heaven of His heaven? Let me show you, brother. In the heaven of Allah, brother, the spirituality not only about corners of the tent, women they cannot see each other, as you see, and the believers will visit and enjoy. Boom boom, boom boom, spiritual boom boom, unbelievable. I learned this boom boom when I was in Asia. A woman in the street, she's very respectable woman, you can tell. She said, do you want to do boom boom, sir? I thought she is talking about the music. Anyway, what you can do when you meet the first time, when an Arab, he is a spiritual, he think about everything in a spiritual way. So I thought maybe she is going to play music for me when she said, do you like to boom boom, brother? Okay. And there are 2 gardens. 2 gardens? Why not? Why 2? Only 2? And the brother. And the contact of those gardens are made from silver. And the other garden made from gold. Do you see the spirituality, brother? One heaven, everything is made from silver. Another heaven, everything is made from gold. This is very spiritual. And nothing will prevent the people from staying in the Garden of Eden, from seeing their Lord, except a curtain over his face. Allah wearing a burqa. Allah have a curtain over his face. Any Abdul? I'm really convinced that Islam is a very spiritual, especially in the heaven of Allah, as the article said to us. Obviously, those Christians are not being fair, and they are not really being decent in their argument. Hmm? The guy is claiming here that the day the Muslims will see Allah face is a spiritual thing. This is what happened when you are bankrupt. Spirituality have nothing with seeing physical being. Spirituality about feeling things, not physically. This is why it's called a spiritual, Abdul. But because you are coming from a cult, teach nothing about spirituality, you try to bring us false statement claiming that this is spiritual. A brother, in the heaven of Allah, chapter 56, verse number 25, 26. Shall we go there? I'm just going with the article, just to see what this guy is saying. Okay, 56, 26, 25. Okay, as you wish. He will be sorry. It's your choice, not mine. Okay, this is the chapter he chose, and this is the spirituality of Allah. Hey, brother, did you ask yourself why this guy he chose for us chapter 26 and 25 only? What about the rest? What about the rest? They will say salam, salam, that's spirituality. Salamu alaikum, brother. Alaikum salam, brother. That's spirituality. They will not hear about the stuff, brother. That's spirituality. Let us see the spirituality. Here we go, the verse before it. A brother in the garden in paradise, a multitude of those, the first, there's groups in Islam, by the way, who will be the first, and Allah will make them very white. So if you are the best for Allah, you will be very, very white, and I will show you the reference. And some from the last, like some from the beginning, some of the last will go into Islam. And brother, you will be sitting in your bed. It says here thrones. It's false translation. In Arabic it says sururin mawduna. Surur, which is translation saying made from gold, but the fact they are not throne, they are beds. Spiritual. This is a spiritual, brother. A bed made from gold. And the brother, you will be reclining there on face to face. I'm so glad it's face to face, not and they will be served by immortal boys. Do you see the spirituality? I mean, isn't it obvious this is all spiritual? You will bring me, you choose for me a chapter saying that Allah will enslave little boys to serve me for eternity. And this is supposedly the chapter you choose to prove to us spirituality. Any Muhammadan? Child abuse. This is where we can find the spirituality. That we have a God to make me happy in heaven. Spirituality. Allah will enslave little boys. And by the way, do you know who are those boys? Muhammad, he said that those are the children of the Jews and the Christians. Yeah, you can post the books, no problem. And those who like to support us, they knew where to find our donation website in case there is some they want to do so. Is that a spirituality? Boys, God cannot make me happy without having little boys who they are my slaves for eternity. How many boys I will have? Let us see. Let us see how many boys. How many boys? Any Muslim have an idea? So we will have a throne or beds. We will recline in the bed facing each other. How nice. And then around us little boys. In different verse, the boys describe them as very white, because nobody in heaven of Allah is black, by the way. This is a very racist cult. Everybody have to be white like pearl. Now, according to Muhammad, every Muslim, or the lowest reward of a Muslim, the lowest, he will have 80,000 little boy slave. How much? 80,000. I mean, do you see the spirituality? Thank you, my friend. I love Indonesia too, and this is why I'm trying my best to make a certain time for people from Indonesia. Any Muhammadan? Hello? 80,000 spiritual boys? Are those boys spiritual? Anyone? So when a Muslim, he tried to prove to us spirituality, and not only that, you know, again, a lot of women, sex. If you have my book Sex and Allah, you will go crazy reading all the reference. Like here, I'm not showing things because if we show how dirty things can go, YouTube already giving us hard time. Those who have my book, the last book, 2 volumes, Sex and Allah, they have all the reference, not all actually, because again, if I want to make all reference about sexuality in Islam, I need to make maybe 1,000 book, because this cult, all of it is about sex. Even those boys, which is in the chapter, it says here that they will not bleed. The Muslim translation saying they will not be drunk. But why the boys will be drunk? Who is going to be drunk? Who is the one is drinking? The boys or the masters? Then what about I live in heaven and I have a river of wine and nobody is serving me? Still is not heaven? Do I have I mean, even in heaven there is a slavery. Where is justice? And slavery for who? Little boys. So to make one man happy, you make 80,000 little child jailed, enslaved, abused for eternity, and that supposedly make you happy as a Muslim. And by the way, can you imagine what 80,000 child is? I mean, what they will do exactly for you? 80,000 sandwich? What does that mean? Why you need 80,000 little boys? There's somebody wanna talk to me from the Muslims? Just give me his Skype, please, and I will call him. Anyone? Hello, my friend from Senegal. You see how beautiful the internet is? Here we go. We have people from Senegal, Africa. We have people from Indonesia. We have people from Australia. We have people from USA. I mean, from everywhere. Europe, you name it. Glory to the Lord. Who is a Muslim would like to call me, please, to show me spirituality in Islam, which we cannot find? Anyone? Well, I cannot translate to Indonesian. That's what Indonesian should do. You know, Indonesian, feel free, can take my videos and you can add subtitle in your language. I wish I speak Indonesian. Maybe I should learn, so we can make better impact for sure if I speak Indonesian. Any Abdul? We have even people from Nepal here, or in Nepal. Who is a Muslim would like to call us and show us some spirituality? And then look, the buffet of Allah is very funny. You have a fruit, brother. In the heaven of Allah, you have a fruit. And the only meat Allah in his kitchen is birds. Sorry, there's only chicken. There's no shrimp, no lobster, no beef. I mean, that's it, birds. That's the buffet of Allah. Any Abdul? No, there's only birds, only. You know, meat of birds. And there, brother, there will be the female Lahoris, brother, with wide, lovely eyes, brother. Really? For sure. We have wine, we have the bed, we have the pillows, we have kids to bring us the whatever we want, and now we need the women. Hello, this is all spiritual, brother. This is all spiritual. The women are waiting for you, brother, if you convert to Islam. They asked Zakir Naik, a lady, she asked Zakir Naik, she said, why in Islam a man will get 72 hur, but the woman, she will not get 72 hur? So Zakir Naik said, the titter they are question. Why in Islam there is men they will get hur and women they will get hur? In fact, the word hur is the plural word, and it male and female, which means, sister, Allah he promised us hur regardless of our gender, which means, sister, I have a good news for you. You will have 70 hur too. What? Abdul, did you hear what Zakir Naik he said? He said, just your mama, there is 70 men waiting for her to do boom boom. Your mama, I have a good news for you, brother. What? And where this guy he got this from, you idiot? Hold on, we have Faris the kid is texting me. Is that serious? As far as the kid, he want to debate me, guys. He is desperately want to debate me. What I can say? Let us call him. If we see. Coward. He said they want to debate me in August. Why in August? Debate me now. Potato. Potato. Let me call him again. Answer, Faris. It's okay. I ask your mom for permission. Answer, buddy. Come on, be a man. You don't answer. Faris. He go to the kitchen now. He will tell his wife, I will show you a text I sent the Christian Prince at challenge to debate me. Don't show her that Christian Prince he called you and you refuse. You have a meeting with who? With 80 boys, 80,000 boys? Anyway. So as you see here, the Muslim, they choose those to prove to us that we have a spirituality, when this is nothing but a heaven of sex. And those women, again, they are very white, like preserved pearls. How white are they? Muhammad in the hadith, he said that those women, they will be so white to the point we will see the marrow of their bones. Marrow of their bones? Yes, brother. Are you sure, brother? Yes, brother. I'm very sure. Let us be honest. Don't all men like to see women bones and marrow of their bones? Isn't it this is the most sexy, beautiful thing about women? Look like the one who made this decision, he think that we are a bunch of dogs and we love bones. As I know that the one who like bones is dogs. They bite them, they lick them, but we are a human and she is a human being. So why you promise me to see the marrow of their bones? What I would do with the marrow of their bones? Do you think we are like a German shepherd and you promise me a bone? What is this promise is about? This promise is nothing but a racist promise. Muhammad, he knew that the Arab, they like white women, very white. So he have to promise them something very extreme. Extreme in everything, and specifically in this case about the whitening or the whitening of this women. Those women, they are so white. And that's just to satisfy the Arab mentality of having a very white woman. So she is very white to the point you see the marrow of their bones. But if you think about it, you would think Muhammad is promising a little puppy some bones so he can eat it and lick it, because you know this, you can seduce a dog with bones, not a human being. Why I want to say this is ugly? This is really what is beautiful for you? Yes, for what he meant, that they are so white to the point they are transparent, and you can see through the flesh of the body. And this is additional proof that Muhammad have nothing to do with calling himself a prophet. It's just a scam. It's a promise of a stupidity, cannot be a promise of somebody truthful. Look at this position. Alhamdulillah. Brother, look at this, brother. Those women are so beautiful. Sorry, I cannot look longer. You know, I mean, look longer because I'm single and I will be tempted. You know, and this is very much too much. You turn the fan on. I'm sweating here. This is, it's not easy to be single these days. I think I'm going to convert to Islam if I don't move those pictures. I'm trying to move the pictures, but they are stuck. I cannot move them. I mean, my hand is not moving because the beauty is striking. I like bones. Who can resist bones, especially these days? So Muhammad promising me women who we are going to see the marrow of their bones. Do you think she was going to say sing for you? Who will be so beautiful? Do you see the word here? They say pure. Not me. This is not me. This is not me. This is the Muslim translation. It says pure and transparent. Be honest, you and you and you. And you women too. Hey, you women there. No, another one. The woman she's touching her nose. I know you. Okay, now you. Don't you like to be transparent? Be honest. Hey, women here. Do you like to be transparent? Let me tell you the benefit of being transparent. You can go in an airplane and nobody see you. You don't pay for a ticket and nobody see you. You can go to an open buffet, which I love a lot, and you can eat as much and nobody can. But by the way, they can see the hamburger in your stomach, but they cannot see you. Transparent. Our wife in heaven, they will be transparent. What is that? A jellyfish? So you are promising me thousands of women who they are jellyfish. Sheikh Rohi, how are you, Sheikh Rohi? Sure. We have our friend Sheikh Rohi. He said he wanna contact me in Paltalk. Text me, Sheikh Rohi. Sheikh Rohi, in case you do not know him, if he is being honest, that he's the one. We have a many conversation before, and he have a supposed to PhD from Al-Azhar University. Call me, Sheikh Rohi. You are more than welcome. اتصل يا شيخ. We encourage all sheikhs who have a PhD from the highest school of Islam in the world to call a Christian prince if you have anything to say. But last time we have Sheikh Rohi, and he is listening now, which is good. All of you witnessed that he could not answer anything really. Oh, in Paltalk. Okay, sorry. You said, I thought you are going to call me in. Okay, hold on, Sheikh Rohi. Let me open my Paltalk. Yeah, I forgot. We never spoke in Skype. We spoke in Paltalk only. Invite your friends, guys. Look like things will get exciting. We have Sheikh Rohi. For sure, we will speak to him with a lot of respect. He's a nice gentleman. He's a big sheikh, and he have a PhD. And as I heard, he have many books too. I'm not sure. I think he said that, right? So let us log in Paltalk. Okay, Sheikh Rohi, I am in Paltalk right now. Feel free to text me. I don't remember your name. All right. We are waiting for Sheikh Rohi to call. And please show respect to our guest. Anyone who say bad words to him, we will put to you time out. All right, this is Sheikh Rohi. All right. Let's call him. Hello.
Assalamu
وعليكم السلام يا شيخ، شخبارك؟ You hear me شيخ روحي؟
لا. أهلا، ازيك عزيزي؟ How are you?
جدا جدا ممتاز، نشكر الرب. Sheikh Rohi, we welcome you and people they are listening, and maybe you like to share things with us. What do you like to say, Sheikh Rohi? You're welcome.
How are you? بارك
I'm fine. I'm fine.
الله فيك
I'm
يا
fine.
عزيزي. أنا خرجت من اليوتيوب لأن الجهاز عندي يعني
مش مشكلة. No problem. So, Sheikh Rohi, we are talking
تقيل
about
شوية
the heaven of Allah. We are talking about the heaven of Allah.
نعم.
And I see in front of me a hadith where the Prophet he promised us women who they are so white to the point we will see the marrow of their bones. Why is that?
Yes. Thank you, Christian Prince. Do you see? Do you hear me?
I hear you. I hear you.
I hear echo.
Maybe
hear
your YouTube is still open, so close YouTube or mute YouTube. I think your YouTube is still open. This is why you hear me twice, maybe.
ثواني أشوف. ثواني شوية. ثواني بس أشوف اليوتيوب. كده الصوت.
Voice is good.
كده الصوت كويس كده.
Yes, voice is good.
Voice is good.
Yeah.
Thank you. As to the woman in the heaven, يعني that you don't imagine the unlimited ability of God Almighty. So here are laws differ from the earthly laws that known to people in this world. This يعني in this physical body which man lives in this earth now will not, because he will have a new body differ from this body, so human cannot imagine how it will be with God on the hereafter. So God Almighty has infinite things that no human can conceive, but your problem is that you cannot imagine this unlimited abilities. You maybe confine God in person and in a human body. This condition that makes God's power unlimited. So I mean, one can't imagine the hereafter.
We can, but we can
whatsoever try to imagine.
My friend, we can, because your prophet he described even the bones of those women. He said they are going to be transparent. So you say to me we cannot imagine. We cannot imagine. No, the prophet he even described their bones. So no, we can imagine. The question is why they are so beautiful to the point I can see the marrow of their bones. Do you think seeing women bones, marrow inside the bones, which means you will see her kidney, you will see even the food in her belly, you will see everything inside her, and then that is supposedly beautiful?
Yes, what a problem. What a problem. This is from
but this is ugly. This is not beautiful. Here we go. If we look at an x-ray, because now we can have this, we can look at any x-ray for any woman or any human being, and we will see something ugly. This is disgusting. This is not something beautiful.
In the hereafter, the body of this human change and differ in this body. But this metaphor to understand the people in this age of the Prophet Muhammad alayhi wasallam.
What metaphor? He's
This is
speaking about the marrow of the bones. Now this is metaphor. You switch this to the metaphor. Do you have any proof that this is metaphor? This is not a metaphor. This is about physical women. You will sleep with her, have sex with her. Are you going to have sex with this woman, or this is something virtual?
yes. Well, what's the problem? This
Okay.
so
The problem is why
what
he is
God
why
I
he
mean
is obsessed
one
with the
cannot
white color. They are so white to the point we can see the marrow of their bones. What if I like to have a black woman? What's wrong with the black women? Why in heaven of Allah, all of them they are white like pearls, and they are so white to the point we see the marrow of their bones? What if I like a darker skin? What if I like an Asian woman? What's the problem? Why they have to be very white, and they are extremely white to the point we can see the marrow of their bones? Is that because Muhammad is an Arab man speaking to Arab men who like white women?
no. It is that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam want to said to people that in the hereafter the woman was very beautiful. One cannot imagine the hereafter whatsoever. Try to imagine if you مثلا if you describe the sexual pleasure felt by adult to 5 years old, can that child imagine it? No, he cannot imagine it. He describe it as well as man, because in the hereafter will be things which no eyes has seen, no ear has heard, no human heart has ever perceived. So when God speaks of paradise, is to us the likeness of the garden, the likeness promised to the righteous in it are rivers of pure water. Say it is the garden and says they were only given a simulation of it. So it is the sexual and in the heaven.
But you see, I listened to you to the end, but you gave me no answer, because all what you are saying to me, well, Allah will give us something beauty, and this beauty is someone we will see the marrow of their bones, and this is ugly for sure. Now, if we ask a Muslim what is a beauty, he will say to us about the heaven. He will say the heaven nobody can describe. Even the Quran says that. So if nobody can describe, so why the Quran saying we will be sitting in the couches facing each other? Even he described the color of the clothes we will be wearing, the wine we will drinking. He described everything. You say nobody can describe the heaven, but the heaven described in very, very clear details in the Quran. So why Muslim they say to us, why my throne in heaven is going to be so big to the point it is 70 mile big, and why my tent is 60 mile or 70 mile? One of the hadith, your prophet, he said that the bedroom of a Muslim is going to be from Yemen all the way to Syria. Is that true?
Where the hadith, my friend? Can you read the hadith, please?
Yeah, here we go. I will read it for you in Arabic, and then you can go and get us. Then I will show a translation. أدنى أهل الجنة الذي له 80,000 خادم و72 زوجة وتنصب له قبة من لؤلؤ وزبرجد وياقوت كما بين الجابية إلى صنعاء. Go ahead. This is a bedroom more than 1,500 kilometers.
هذا الحديث this hadith not in the hadith, this is in the tafsir, and this is
no my friend, you are talking to Christian Prince.
A weak hadith.
Okay, so it's a weak hadith. So what we would do now, so weak, who is weak here? The Prophet is weak, the Muslims is weak, Islam is weak. And by the way, how it's weak, and it is in Jami' al-Tirmidhi. Jami' al-Tirmidhi is the book of Sahih.
Someone I see in the Jami' al-Tirmidhi, I will research and
Okay, let us show you something else. Forget about this one. If we ask you about the promise of Allah to us in the heaven, that says in the Quran, that each one of us will have little boys who will serve us. Those are the boys from who? Where they are coming from?
It is created from God. This little boy, it is created from God. This is as a slave, or a service to the righteous in the hereafter.
They are
God
not.
can create these boys. What's the problem in this?
So Allah create boys, little boys, just to be slaves for me?
Yes, why not? Why you limited your God?
Is that fair?
Why you
Do you
limited
like
what
to be?
God?
Do you like to be? Do you like to be uh, a little boy serving somebody in heaven? Is that fair? Why Allah will abuse little children just to make them serve Mr. Sheikh Rohi? Do you like that? You don't feel guilty?
Maybe to يعني حتى يعني يعطي رغبة الأولاد وحب الأولاد أن الشخص يعني like to see the boys so God
So you like boys. You see, you Muslims, you like boys.
not like to surface, not like to surf. This is what the
Okay,
Quran.
but don't you think this is sick that you like boys to serve? What does that mean? You know, they are boys. What boys can do? Boys, they need somebody to serve them. They are boys.
Yes, what the Quran said. ثواني what Quran said. يطوف لحظة. لحظة أنا أقرأ لك الآية. مطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون إذا رأيتهم حسبتهم لؤلؤا منثورا. يعني that this boy is serve the righteous in the hereafter.
And what is the beauty about that?
ثواني I read what the interpreters said in this ayah. This is a problem. And so I'm sorry.
No problem, no problem.
يطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون بأكواب وأباريق. يعني هنا يقول الطبري buy glasses and serve the righteous.
And what is beautiful about that? You see, in the heaven, Rohi, supposedly, if you wish to have a dish in front of you, is going to be just say you know, a bit, like in the name of Allah, correct? So why you need a servant? And you will not get dirty. You will not need a shower. Your clothes will never be dirty, will never be ruined. They will never have a wrinkle. So what that boys will do?
This boys as a serf.
But what you will do? I mean, if everything is nothing to do, I mean, what serve you in what? They will just bring a cup of wine to you, right? That's their duty, and you are having sex. So you are having sex with a lot of women, and there's little boy next to you in the bed holding cups of wine.
No, you must image the hereafter.
I know this is the hereafter. Doesn't matter. Aren't you going to have sex in the hereafter, my friend? Yes or no?
much. As to this, I said what's the problem in this?
Okay, I'm saying to you,
I,
so you are saying there's no problem that there's 80,000 little boy around your bed and you are having sex with a lot of women, and those boys, each one of them is holding a cup of wine for you, and they are watching you having sex.
no. How they watching you?
So what do you
How
mean?
they
No, they are
watching you?
around you. They are around you. They are your servant. There's no other servant. They are little boys, and they are having sex. Here we go. It says reclining in your throne, and with you there is women, huru ain in the throne, in the bed, and they are very white. And who is the one serving you when you are with your women? The boys. So the women there in the heaven of Allah, they are just to take off their panty, and the boys is just to serve you. Is that correct? Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Rohi. So
1 minute. I want to see the voice, Federico. I will solve the problem and return. 1 minute,
okay.
please.
No problem. No problem. This is the spirituality of Allah. 80,000 little boys, slavery, and what their duty is to serve this guy, the sheikh with long beard, wine. This is what he's saying to us, and he's saying, what's the problem? Child abuse. And the one we are talking with is Dr. Rohi. He is a sheikh. He have a PhD from the highest Islamic school in the world, Al Azhar University. Yes, Sheikh.
That is the question.
Yes.
How my voice now?
Your voice is fine, no problem. We are waiting for you to talk.
So what's your?
My problem is
Can you
that
repeat your
can't
question?
Allah make me happy without having those boys. So look what we have here. The heaven of Allah is nothing but like a Las Vegas casino, full of prostitutes, women I never met, I never saw, I never heard of. They do not know me, I don't know them. They don't even know their names. Those women, they are ready for me just for sex. In the top of that, there is a bedroom which is so huge, in the size of 2 countries, and there's thousands of women waiting for me. And those women, they are so white to the point we can see through the marrow of their bones. In the top of that, this God he believe or teach, he promised a child abuse for little children to be slaves for eternity. And you are telling me what's the problem?
Sorry. So, can you read the first, please? Can you read the first?
Which verse you like me to read?
That speak about sex and the heaven.
Well, there is many of them. We can go to different chapter, like this one we spoke. You already read from. We can go to chapter 37. Let's go to chapter 37. because that one is more into details. Let us see.
37.
You will see here
30.
that you are going to have, and by the way, I don't know why your God, he kept repeating himself. I mean, he just said that in the other chapter. So what the point? I do not know.
Which verse, please, in chapter 37?
Chapter 37, you can go and read it from 43. 43, 44 is a repeat.
40.
Is a repeat of chapter 56. Proving again that Muhammad had nothing to say. Yeah, 43, chapter 37. You can read from 43, 44. This because this is when we start speaking about heaven in 43. And then you will see you will be
Garden of Bliss. In the Garden of
right, and then the boys will serve them, right, and the boys will not bleed.
على سرر المتقابلين. على سرر المتقابلين.
Who is the one who will not
in
bleed?
the thrones facing each other.
Who is the one who will not bleed? The Muslims or the boys? Both of them, chapter 56, verse number 19, and chapter 37, verse number 47. Both of them it says Yanzifun. Yanzifun means bleed. Who is going to be not to be bleeding? The boys or the men?
The men. What now I translate what's meaning of Yanzifun in English. Sorry.
Well, you speak Arabic. Nazif means bleeding. Is that correct? You speak Arabic, I speak Arabic. Yanzifun is a verb.
Yes. It is there shall be not trouble in it, nor shall they be exhausted therewith.
But it says
this is the translation
Yanzifun,
of this.
Forget about translation. This is all fabrication. You know that. The word Yanzifun means bleeding. You know that. I know that. And you agree that the word Yanzifun means bleeding. Who is going to be not to bleed? The men or the children?
Oh, the men or the men.
Okay, so the men, they will not bleed from what?
أنا أقرأ للتفسير. أقرأ لك التفسير. ينزفون ثواني في قوله ثواني dear ثواني my friend.
No problem.
That I read into the تفسير ثواني. ayah please, which ayah is the phone.
Doesn't matter. There's chapter 56, verse number 19, or you can choose. Yeah, choose this one. Let us go with this one. Chapter 56, verse 19.
Okay. لا يصدعون عنها ولا ينزفون. Okay. 56. لحظة. I open تفسير.
ولا ينزفون.
What said ينزفون
Yeah, Sheikh. You are a Sheikh. You have a PhD. And are you serious? You do not know what Yanzifun mean? Make a sentence for me in Arabic.
I want to say
Sheikh.
No.
Make a sentence for me in Arabic that somebody I will make a sentence you translate. Huh? نزف مني الدم.
اوكي
Okay.
لا
What ينزفون؟
ينزفون يعني لا تذهب عقولهم ولا يعني
Since
تبيد أموالهم
okay,
ولا تهدم صحتهم لا
okay,
تضيع.
hold on.
بهذا
So hold on. So you are saying to me he is saying the word bleeding, but he meant by that their brain will not bleed, their health will not bleed. What does that mean?
this
Why he chose this word?
النزف هو if you want to answer you in Arabic النزف that هو الضياع الذهاب. لا ينزفون لا تضيع صحتهم لا يضيع منهم don't lost of anything in the hereafter as the word this word. So what see is ابن كثير ثواني أقرأ لك what ابن كثير said in this statement means that it doesn't change their sense of reasoning Allah's statements. This is what said in Ibn Kathir and said all.
Well, Ibn Kathir Ibn Kathir trying to cover a problem because isn't your prophet? He says that Muslim when he go to heaven, he will go to the bazaar, to the mall, and this mall have pictures and images of men and women for sex. And if a man he like an image of a man, he jump in it and he have sex with it. Did your prophet says that or no?
Where he said that? ثواني أقرأ لك ما قال ابن كثير.
Okay.
Meaning they will never get headache.
I know what Ibn Kathir said.
They will never.
Ibn Kathir is a big fabricator. Even he denied the story of Al-Gharaniq, and you know the Gharaniq it's exists in the Quran. He denied what is even written in the Quran. Read with me carefully. Muhammad says, indeed in paradise there is a market in which there is no buying nor selling except for images of men and women. So whenever a man he desire an image, he enter it. What you will do with the image, Dr. Rohi, after you enter the image? Do you want me to read the hadith for you in Arabic?
Yes, for Arabic. Which book this hadith is there? This hadith.
We can find it in many books, whatever you wish. إن في الجنة لسوقا ما فيها شراء ولا بيع إلا الصور من الرجال والنساء فإذا اشتهى الرجل صورة دخل فيها. Translation: indeed in paradise there is a market which there is no buying nor selling except for images of men and women. So whenever a man desire an image, he enter it. What do you do when you enter the image of a man? What do you do exactly with this man?
Week. This is in Musnad Ahmad.
Anything we say,
and this is
anything
this
we
week,
say, it's embarrassing.
This week,
anything we say, it's embarrassing. It's weak. Okay, but don't you know that weak is accepted, Sheikh? You are a Sheikh. You graduate from Al-Azhar. You know Ilm al-Hadith. Even weak Hadith is accepted. This is why it's called weak, even if it's weak, because weak means it has a rank. It's not rejected. The Hadith there is Sahih.
No.
Absolutely. What are you talking about? Weak hadith is accepted. So Muslims in order okay, hold on. When you say weak, does that mean it is bad, it's rejected, or it's mean it is possibly true? Are you sure you are the one who have a PhD, not me? Come on, Sheikh. Weak hadith, is it possibly accepted, possibly to be true, or totally false?
This hadith, and if the hadith weak, we don't take from hadith al-aqidah, and our belief in this hadith, but in the
that's funny, isn't it? Okay, when you say only what you like, as what he says we take only what we think is good, what we think it is good. So you are saying to me, you choose your cherry, whatever you like, you like. You don't like, you say I'm going to reject it because this is embarrassing, right?
ثواني my friend. ثواني أشوف الحديث.
There's a sheikh, his name is Sheikh Hamza. I don't know if you know him. He said, those Muslims who say weak hadith, they have a weak argument. He said that. I can even play the video for you. Those Muslims who say weak hadith, they have a weak argument because weak hadith did not flunk. It passed. I'm just quoting him exactly what he said.
Yes, we weak hadith. This friend, we don't take weak hadith our religion.
Well, is the Quran weak hadith? Is the Quran weak hadith? Sheikh, are you there? Hello. I lost you.
You hear me?
Is the Quran weak? Is the Quran weak hadith?
No.
Okay. You got the Quran.
No.
The Quran you recite today is the recitation of Hafs, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Isn't it Hafs accused by Muslim that he is a fraud and he's a liar and his hadith is rejected? So how you refuse his hadith but you accept his Quran? If he is a fraud.
No. Hadith.
Hafs was Hafs a
Who accused? Who accused Hafs? Who accused Hafs?
Who accused Hafs? Everybody.
Yeah. Yes.
Everybody. Are you sure?
How?
Okay, here we go. Dr. Rohi now, he is saying that he never heard that Hafs is a liar and the Quran he have is coming from a liar. Let us read together. Here we go. I'm going to show you the reference in the screen. Al-Bukhari, At-Tarikh al-Kabir, variant number 2, page number 363. And you speak Arabic. Hafs ibn Sulaiman al-Asadi, Abu Umar al-Qari, an Alqama, etc. an Asim tarakuh, وهو حفص أبي داود الكوفي. Al-Bukhari, At-Tarikh al-Saghir, variant number 2, 233. Hafs ibn Sulaiman, etc. said, and then he says, and Asim wa Alqama, etc. he said, Munkar al-Hadith. We continue. Then Al-Bukhari Ad-Du'afa, page number 35. It says, تركوه وقال ابن حنبل قال يحيى أخبرني شعبة قال أخذ مني حفص بن سليمان كتابا فلم يرده وكان يأخذ كتب الناس فينسخها. So he's accusing him that he's a fraud. He copied the book of people and he claimed that those his book. Let us continue. Al-Albani is ضعيف سنن الترمذي. Imagine, look at this. Then they accuse Hafs that he fabricated a hadith about the fire from the mouth of the Prophet. Sunan ibn Majah, hadith number 216. Number 38, Mushkat al-Masabih 2141, Da'if al-Jami' al-Saghir 5761, and all of those saying that he is a liar and he is a fabricator. Al-Albani, Irwa al-Ghalil, variant number 1, page number 260. عن عمر هذا هو حفص بن سليمان القارئ الكوفي وهو متروك الحديث. Can you translate to us what متروك الحديث? متروك الحديث mean that his hadith is garbage. Is that correct?
No. As to Hafs, what said Ibn al-Jawzi as كان ثبتا في القراءة واهيا في الحديث لأنه كان لا يتقن الحديث أو يتقن القرآن ويجوده.
Hold on.
قال عنه.
What do you mean he كان يتقن الحديث? Either you know the hadith or you do not know. So why he's lying? So he's lying. Read with me carefully. وقال الساجي عن أحمد بن محمد البغدادي عن ابن معين كان حفص أبو بكر ومن أعلم الناس بقراءة عاصم وكان حفص أقرأ من أبو بكر وكان كذابا, and he was a liar. So you are saying to me that his hadith is rejected because he is a liar, but you accept the Quran from a liar?
Not كذابا, ليس على حفص.
No, Hafs is the كذاب. No, Hafs is the كذاب. وكان كذابا. He's saying كان حفص وأبو بكر من أعلم الناس بقراءة عاصم وكان حفص أقرأ من أبي بكر وكان كذابا. Come on, you speak Arabic. I mean,
yes.
Come on. So isn't it
now who narrated this? Who narrated this hadith? Narrated
الساجي. We showed you even. We showed you Muslim.
Yes.
Muslim قال متروك, قال عنه متروك, قال البخاري تركوه, قال الجوزاني وقد فرغ منه الدهر, وقال ابن المديني ضعيف الحديث وتركته على عمد, عن أبي حاتم عن عبد الله عن أبيه متروك الحديث, البزاز. All of them, they say that he's a liar. So you Muslims taking the Quran from a liar. Do you have the Quran of Hafs? Do you have a book?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Rohi, do you have a book written by the hand of Hafs? It's called Quran. No.
Listen to me. اتهام ابن معين, هذا الاتهام منقول narrated عن ابن عدي, قال حدثنا أحمد بن محمد البغدادي قال سمعت يحيى بن معين يقول كان حفص بن سليمان وأبو بكر بن عياش من أعلم الناس بقراءة عاصم وكان حفص أقرأ من أبي بكر وكان أبو بكر صدوقا وكان حفص كذابا. Now if we look at this narrated from ابن معين, هو ابن محرز أحمد بن محمد البغدادي. This is this narrated ثقة? Is this أو هل this from disciple ابن معين وافقوا على هذا النقل؟ نجد أن الراوي عن ابن معين ابن محرز أحمد بن البغدادي مجهول, لم يذكر هذا الشخص في كتب الجرح والتعديل, ولم يذكر فيه لا جرحا ولا تعديلا, فهو مجهول الحال.
البخاري أحمد بن حنبل صحيح مسلم النسائي كتاب الضعفاء حفص, all of them they are saying not one person. Look how many names. وقال البخاري تركوه, وقال مسلم متروك, وقال النسائي ليس بثقة ويكتب حديثه, وقال في موضع آخر متروك الحديث, وقال صالح ابن محمد لا يكتب حديثه وأحاديثه كلها مناكير, وقال الساجي يحدث عن etc وحديثه بواطيل, قال أبو زرعة ضعيف الحديث, قال أبي حاتم لا يكتب حديثه, his hadith is a lie, we don't even write it down. كذاب, قال ابن خراش كذاب متروك يضع الحديث, he is a liar and his hadith is rejected and he fabricate hadith. قال أبو أحمد الحاكم ذاهب الحديث, قال يحيى بن سعيد عن شعبة أخذ مني حفص بن سليمان كتابا فلم يرده وكان يأخذ كتب الناس فينسخها. So he is a fraud, he take books of people and he write it down, claim it for himself. So I can quote for you all those references. Look how many, it's endless. Ibn Habban, all of them they are saying Hafs ibn Sulaiman كذاب, he is a liar. كان يقلب الأسانيد, read with me carefully. وقال etc كان يقلب الأسانيد ويرفع المراسيل وكان يأخذ كتب الناس فينسخها ويرويها من غير سماع لنفسه. So how you say, and let me ask you, is this hadith is accepted by you? Read the hadith. من قرأ القرآن وحفظه أدخله الله الجنة وشفعه في 10 من أهل بيته كلهم قد استوجبوا النار.
It is hadith weak. It is hadith weak.
But why it's weak?
This week hadith.
Why it's weak? Is that because it's Hafs saying the hadith?
No. ثواني to discuss what about Hafs, about you said about Hafs. Everyone who نقل تكذيب ابن معين لحفص وابن محرز المجهول الحال, بينما الذين لم يذكروا التكذيب أكثر. يعني كل من ترجم لحفص من أئمة الجرح والتعديل تطرقوا إلى ضعفه في الحديث وإمامته في القرآن، ولم يشر أحد منهم إلى اتهامه بالكذب. فهناك بين عند أهل الحديث بين الراوي المتروك وبين الراوي المتهم بالكذب. يعني الترك متعلق بضبط الراوي، لكن الكذب متعلق بعدالة الراوي. يعني إذا الراوي إن كان ضابطا لحديثه.
Not only one person reporting. Listen, all of those scholars who they are the top of Islam, they said he is rejected. Now I have a challenge for you. Can you show me one hadith which is written by Hafs is Sahih? Just one. Just for my education. I want to learn from you.
He is a weak in hadith. But
not even one hadith. The one who gave you the Quran, not even one hadith of his is. You are the one who said to me that weak hadith is rejected 5 minutes ago. Now you are saying to me that all the weak of Asim is a lie. So this guy, he could not bring one true hadith, just one, just for fun. Who is going to believe in this? So you are saying to me, I cannot find you one report from Asim which is not a lie. That's what you just said. I said to you, give me just one hadith. Asim, he said it is not a lie. You said to me, no, all of them, they are a lie.
As to Hafs, what said of many scholars about Hafs?
I just showed you, he's a liar. All of them say the same. He's a liar.
يعني للمثال مثلا وكيع بن الجراح ماذا قال عنه وهو متوفى سنة 196 هجرية؟ قال مات قريبا من سنة 90 و100. قال وكيع كان ثقة. مثلا سعد بن محمد بن الحسن العوفي تلميذ حفص نقل الخطيب البغدادي عن مجاهد قال حدثنا محمد إلى آخره، كان لو رأيته قرت عينك به علما وفهما. الإمام أحمد بن حنبل الإمام أحمد بن حنبل.
But your answer proved the opposite, because if we cannot find one Sahih hadith from Hafs, that means he's a liar. And you just said you cannot find one Sahih hadith from him, just one. I mean, isn't it amazing? Like, imagine, Dr. Rohi, you live and you are now 60 years old. In the 60 years of your life, you could not remember one correct narration from your prophet which is true. All you remember the lies. Isn't it obvious that he is a fraud? Imagine you are 60 years old, and then I say to you, tell me one true story from the prophet, and all the story you tell me, it's a lie, it's rejected. So what do you mean that there's others they say he's a good man? Let us keep going. Dr. Rohi, listen, we are talking about the heaven of Allah, and you said to us in the heaven of Allah there's a drink. Muslims, they will not get drunk as you claim, and women, they will be there having sex, and those women are created for the men. Are they created from a flesh like a human? Are they human, those women?
Yes, like a human. Sure, like
okay.
God created women like a human. As how
is Allah going to have sex with them?
How? No, Allah, no. How? What you say? How Allah who have sex with?
Chapter 21, verse number 17, doesn't say that if Allah, and let us read in Arabic, so we don't go with the game of the translation, which is all a lie. لو أردنا أن نتخذ لهوا لاتخذناه من لدنا إن كنا فاعلين. What the word lahu mean in Arabic? Allah speaking, saying if we want to take a partner, we will take it lahwa, we will take a lahu from ourselves if we want to do that. What is the lahu?
اللهو هو الشيء الذي يضيع، يعني يجعل الإنسان يضيع العمل الجاد. اللهو هذا هو اللهو. هذا هو اللهو في اللغة العربية.
This is an average answer for somebody who is not educated. You are a person who have a PhD in Islam from Al-Azhar University. How you come with such an answer? Lahu in Arabic is women.
Never.
You want to challenge me, Dr. Rohi?
لا.
Do you want to challenge me?
Yes, where this? Okay. Can you give me a dictionary said that lahu
okay.
Women?
The thing is, you are saying to me never. Okay. Let us see. Can you see my page? Can you see my?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
See. Can you read it, please?
All right. We will see here. This is كتاب الإتقان في علوم القرآن. I'm sure you heard of the name of the book, correct?
Yes.
Okay. He says, Lahu is the women in the tongue of the people of Yemen.
No, I want a dictionary that said Lahu is the women and
hold on.
in the women, not
okay, you are the
القرآن في علوم.
Okay, hold on.
الإتقان في
Okay, hold on.
علوم القرآن ليس.
So now the tafsir, the books of tafsir are not accepted by Dr. Rohi. Is that what you are saying?
Yes, one of the interpreters said
what do you
this,
mean one? Which one?
But
which one of them?
It is not true.
Which one? All of them they say the same.
It is not true. So now,
what do you mean not true? Do you know? Okay, who is your favorite interpretation? Who is your favorite scholar?
One of now I want to read to you from Ibn Kathir what said about this. Yeah.
Okay, you want to read from Ibn Kathir? Are you sure?
21.
Okay, read for me from Ibn Kathir. No problem.
21 I searched the
because Ibn Kathir, my friend, agree with me, and you have no idea what you just did. Ibn Kathir agree with me. I just told you, all the scholars agree with me.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, read it.
Had we indeed to take Abbas time, we could surely have taken it from us if we were going to do that. Ibn Najih said, narrating from Mujahid. So this is Ibn Kathir said, had we indeed to take Abbas time.
And what the word
this
lahu?
Is the meaning
don't skip the word. What the word lahu in the book of Ibn Kathir? Does it mean a woman?
Yes. And this
yes, but you said never. A second ago, Dr. Rohi, aren't you the one who said never? Now you said yes. So Ibn Kathir agree with me that the word lahu mean a woman.
He don't said, and I search and Ibn Kathir verse.
All right, then if you don't say that, let us see if he say that or not.
What he قال لو أردنا أن نتخذ لهوا لاتخذناه من لدنا إن كنا فاعلين. قال ابن نجيح عن مجاهد لو أردنا أن نتخذ لهوا لاتخذناه من لدنا، يعني من عندنا. يقول وما خلقنا الجنة ولا موتا ولا بعثا ولا حسابا. قال
let me read for you tafsir Ibn Kathir. You are escaping the disaster. This is Ibn Kathir in the screen. Everybody can see it, including you. And I'm reading Ibn Kathir, a different book. قال مجاهد يعني من عندنا يقول وما خلقنا جنة ولا نارا ولا موتا ولا بعثا ولا حسابا. وقال الحسن وقتادة لو أردنا أن نتخذ لهوا اللهو المرء بلسان أهل اليمن. This is Ibn Kathir, my friend. So why you are saying to me it doesn't say that?
Yes, and Ibn Kathir also said وقال عكرمة والسدي المراد باللهو ها هنا الولد وهذا الذي قبله متلازمان. هنا ماذا قال وقول لو أراد الله أن يتخذ ولد.
Hold on. So you are saying to me in the Arabic language you said in the beginning never the word lahu mean women, and now you are saying it mean walad, correct? This is what it says. This is what you say. Okay, so it mean women, but you said to me never. But you said to me never. But you said never. But you said never.
Yes, I said never in the dictionary. Can you
No,
search
my
in the
friend,
dictionary
even
as you
dictionary.
search?
Yeah, this is from the dictionary too. Because Ibn Kathir is getting it from where? From his pocket. Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, all of them, they are coming saying that lahu is the word mean women. Now let me ask you. You said, you said that it might mean they are not sure. That some they say he want to take a woman, some they say he want to take a son. But the verse says there he will take it from ourself. How, I asked you, are they those are human? You said yes. So how Allah will take partner from ourself, but that you are the human? If Allah consider those women ourself, that mean ourself. Allah is one of many other human. They are like him. He called them ourself, correct?
From lahu in the dictionary, please. Can you search about
My friend, why you want to
word
go?
lahu in the
Okay,
dictionary?
all right. So you are saying now Ibn Kathir he don't understand Arabic? Are you saying that? You are the one who chose Ibn Kathir, and now you don't want Ibn Kathir. Is that what you are saying? So
Ibn Kathir not
so
saying
Ibn
this.
Kathir,
Ibn
Ibn
Kathir
Kathir saying that
he narrated
I showed
a lot
no Ibn
saying from
Kathir Ibn
from
Kathir he
scholar.
just narrate, we know, but he is saying that in his book, and this is not only him, choose different interpretation, and I will show you the same. So what we will do
But
now?
there is another there is another saying. What? Why you not take this?
Hmm.
Now now I open the
Okay.
dictionary online.
Hmm.
قاموس you know this
Hmm.
قاموس يعني in the له مثلا له
Hmm.
amusement, distraction,
Hmm.
the diversion,
Hmm.
entertainment.
Hmm. Entertainment. Allah will take entertainment. Okay. Now listen, Sheikh. This is the dictionary, and this is Al-Mu'jam Al-Wasit in the front of your eyes.
Fun, basi. Said who
Okay.
not
this is قاموس المعجم الوسيط ومعنى له المعجم الوسيط لسان العرب القاموس المحيط قاموس عربي all the dictionary you wish to have. It says in the front of us له المرأة الملهو بها, a woman which you play by her, which means sex. It's in the front of you in the screen. Don't tell me now you do not know Arabic. And this is the dictionary you are asking me to show.
no this in the dictionary is in front of me. الله
My friend, it's in the front of
ما
us.
لعبت
It's in
به
the screen.
وشغلك من هوى
Okay.
وطرب ونحوهما ونحوهما.
True, but what it's meant in the Quran, Allah will take it as a partner, so He cannot take party as a partner. So you have to find the what He meant. He's talking if you want to take a partner. Are you saying lahu mean party, and Allah will take a partner party? He will partner with Mr. Party. Is that a person? So Allah saying, if I want to take a partner, I will take a lahu. So lahu have to be a person, not a party, not just something fun, a person. And it says in the front of us in the dictionary, and this dictionary you choose, al-mar'a al-malhuwa biha. And Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, At-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, all of them, they say the same. Let me open Al-Jalalain. I will put it in English in the front of everybody, so everybody will see that you are trying to escape the disaster. Allah is saying, if I want to have sex, I will have sex with women who they are like us, from us. So the Muslim, they claim that Allah is one and no one like Allah, and then we find that Allah, He have us, and He is going to have sex with the women of the heaven. And who is the one saying that? Is that Christian Prince interpretation? No. This is your interpretation, your scholars, and let me put it in the screen, and I will make you, Dr. Rohi, if you don't mind, please, to read for us, and it's in English. I will show it in English, so everybody will see. Here we go. This is Tafsir al-Jalalain, and it is in the screen. Read for us, Dr. Rohi. I will give you the link. If you want, you can open the link in your browser. Here we go. I will send it to you in your in Peloton.
Okay.
Here we go. Open it. It says, had we desire to find some diversion that which provide diversion in the way of a partner or a child, we would have found it with ourselves from among the beautiful eyed houris or angels. Do you see it?
I open the
Hmm.
when I open the link.
No problem.
This the Jalalain.
Yes.
To find some diversion that which provides diversion in the way of partner or a child, we will found it with ourselves from among the beautiful eyes hoods or angel were we to do
Hmm.
so, but thus
So the lahu
we never
is the houris. The lahu is the houris. Correct? You are denying this all this time, and all the scholars, including Ibn Kathir, they are saying,
this is
and this is Jalalain, all of them in dictionary saying that the word lahu is women for sex. So Allah is saying if you want to have sex, you will have sex with the women from the heaven. How that is possible?
this is now I
What?
from other seer of مثلا تفسير تفهيم القرآن.
My friend,
This was to
Dr. Rohi, you are being funny now. With my respect to you, Tafhim al-Quran written by whom? A guy who was born yesterday, now he explained the Quran. Maybe you can make a book better than him. We are talking about the Jalalain. You quote for me Tafhim al-Quran. This book is written by who? Tafhim al-Quran.
Yes, but
By Mickey Mouse. So you are a person who have a PhD, and then you quote for me someone who says stupid things. He is not a scholar, and nobody even agree with him, just because you are trying to avoid the point. Ibn Kathir, Al-Jalalain, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, everybody is saying that this is a woman, and those are, is Al-Jalalain a scholar or he's not?
But not all this Al-Jalalain wa Tabari wa Ibn Kathir not accepted on one a few.
They accepted, my friend. Here we go. This is Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir is quoting all the opinion. He is not rejecting any. He is just quoting for you. This guy, he said it's meant this. This guy, he said it's meant that. The other one, he says no, it was the women. Al-mar'a bilisani ahl al-Yaman. So he is quoting for you opinion. It's not Ibn Kathir explaining. And the same for Al-Jalalain. This is what it's meant. لو أردنا أن نتخذ لهوا ما يلهى به من زوجة. This is what Ibn Al-Jalalain is saying. Tafsir al-Tabari is the same. So you are trying to avoid the problem. Allah is saying he will take a partner, and this partner is a woman, and he called that women ourself. If Allah is one, how he call women ourself? What ourself mean? Min ladunna, ourself. How those women became ourself?
Yes.
Okay, are those women from the kind of Allah? Maybe from his family or his tribe?
No. God wants to see to us to people that he is not like a human, not he need to anything as a human. So if he want to take anything to pass time, he don't need people, don't need a human. Don't need.
What do you mean you don't
you
need?
to help you.
He said, if we want, we will take this. He just told you he would that if he wish. This is he's saying, if I wish, I would do that. So he choose from who? He says, I will take them from the Huri. So you cannot deny saying he will not, because
he don't wish. He don't wish.
In kunna fa'ilin, if we want, he did not say I don't. He said in kunna fa'ilin, if we want to do that. However, it's an option. So if he want to do that, we will do it. We will take it from those women. Now, why he called those women ourselves? Regardless he wish or not. if I call those people ourselves, that means they are from my kind. You see, when I say ourselves, we are talking about us, maybe as a family, maybe as a tribe, like maybe two tribes are talking to each other. One of them, he says ourselves, we don't agree with yourself. So when Allah says ourselves, speaking about taking a partner, he is not speaking about himself only. He's speaking about a group which is covered by an umbrella, which is ourself. So in order for those women to be from considered from the ourself, they have to be from the same kind of Allah.
What said the tafsir? فبين تبارك وتعالى كيف يفعل الله لو أراده ولا خلاف أنه تبارك وتعالى لا يريد ذلك ولا يفعله. فإذا هذا ما قاله المفسرون لا خلاف بين ذلك أنه لا يريد ذلك ولا يفعله.
The tafsir says too that Allah, if He want to have a sex, He will have it with the women. That's possible. Then it's about if He wish or not. So, and He called those women ourselves. So Allah is not what the Muslim they claim. He is a monotheist. The oneness of Allah, He call a group of females who they are made for sex. And I ask you, are they human? You say yes. Those are huri. How Allah saying it is possible if you want to take a partner, He will take her from a human. She is a huri made just for sex.
In this إن كنا فاعلين وما كنا فاعلين, the meaning if وإن كنا فاعلين وما كنا فاعلين, هنا الجاء بمعنى الشرط, يعني تقدير الكلام لو كنا لاتخذناه.
Okay, well,
لو كنا لاتخذناه.
Where it says وما كنا فاعلين, doesn't say that. Are you adding words?
وما كنا فاعلين تفسير. Yes, do you want the tafsir?
Did you hear, guys? Dr. Rohi, he's adding words to the Quran. You are adding words to the Quran. Allah did not say, and we are not going to do that. He did not say,
not me.
Okay, so you are saying that the scholar, he added words to the Quran. Allah did not say we will not do that. He says, in kunna fa'ilin. He did not say, wama kunna fa'ilin.
This what said by Ibn Jurayj.
My friend, I don't care what Ibn Jurayj. Does the Quran says we will not do so? No, it's a fabrication. So if you are saying Ibn Jurayj says the verse saying Ma kunna fa'ilin, that means there's other Quran different from this Quran. Do you agree with Ibn Jurayj or with this Quran?
So in kunna ذلك لن يفعل هذا الشيء لا يتخذ لهوا.
إن كنا, my friend, إن كنا, that's mean if we will do that, we will do this, but doesn't say nowhere I will not do that. If I say to you, if I want to buy Pepsi Cola, I will stop in that supermarket. So I did not say I will not do that. I say if I want to buy, I will buy it from there. As simple as that. Nowhere it says I will not do it. However, the important, my friend, he do it or not, that's not important. The important is he says we are going to take it from us. He's talking about taking a partner, and the partner is from us. And here we see that Allah and the human and you are sharing bed together. So you, Dr. Rohi, and Allah, you will have some beautiful women made for sex, and you both of you will have a threesome maybe.
No, my friend, you must read the scholars, the saying of all scholar.
I just showed you the scholars. Here we go. Jalali, give you.
The next ayah, what said? بل نقذف بالحق على الباطل فيدمغه.
So what is that?
الله عز وجل ليس عنده باطل.
What does have to do with my topic? You see, the Quran is a very funny book. He just said the verse after it have nothing to do with the verse before it. We are talking about having children or having a wife from a having sex with a wife, and then we will have a son from her. So the verse after it have nothing to do with that. And this is the Quran. The Quran have nothing to do with each other, which is proving again that the Quran is not a book of God, because the verse after it should be connected to the verse before it, but there's no connection. The same as the verse before it. What the verse before it have to do with the verse after it? Nothing. What is the verse before it have to do with the verse after it? Nothing. This is the Quran. It's a book of talk. A guy just keep talking, saying nothing. It's just to fill up the pages, making himself like he's speaking to God. And Dr. Rohi, I will give you a chance. We will change the topic for you. You choose for me in the front of everybody. Everybody is my witness. Choose for me one thing in this book. It's called Quran, proving Allah to be exist and He is God. Choose for me something not stupid in this book. I'm not being rude. You know me. I speak things as it is. Can you show me one chapter in this Quran? We cannot accuse it to be stupid.
No, you choose.
No, you choose.
Choose the most
wise. No, choose the most wise chapter in the Quran, and I will prove to you this book cannot be from God. Choose for me the best chapter you have. You have a PhD from the Al-Azhar University. You are a doctor. You are a sheikh, and I am listening. Give me the best chapter in the Quran, and everybody will laugh. This cannot be the book of God. Choose it. Which one?
You choose. You choose any
no,
verse, any chapter,
people,
and we discuss.
No, if I choose, people will say he choose bad stuff, silly stuff. I want you to give me the hardest one. Which chapter in the Quran you think can make those Christians? We have almost 900 people listening. Can you make those Christians believe in Allah by giving us something from the Quran? Something very powerful.
The first chapter, Al-Fatiha. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
All right.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Okay, but this is not the first chapter in the Quran. You know that. This is not the first chapter. This is supposedly given to Muhammad later. But let us go together. The first
chapter in the Mus'haf.
Okay, no problem. This is in Mus'haf of who? Ibn Mas'ud? Ibn Mas'ud don't have Al-Fatiha. No problem. Now let us read together. In the name of Allah, the most Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Why Allah is saying in the name of Allah if He is the one who is talking?
Because this book is the human and
what the human?
For believers. And when believer is
who is the one who
speak, he said Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
But he is talking. Who is the one who is talking? If you are Rohi, do you say to Christian Prince in the name of Rohi? Does that make sense to you? Since when, if a person is talking, he say in the name of I am a Christian Prince, I say in the name of Christian Prince?
Yes, this book is to people, not to
I understand it's to people.
When people
I understand it's to
reading
people.
This book,
so why Allah He don't say I am Allah speaking to you? Instead He said in the name of Allah, which means the one is talking cannot be Allah. There's no way the one is talking is Allah. No. And He's saying in the name of Allah.
It is not beautiful to say I am the God. So when we read this,
what's wrong? Isn't it Allah? He said, how come Allah, when He saw Moses in the Quran, He says to Moses, I am Allah Rabbul Alameen. So you just said it's not beautiful to say I am Allah. That's funny. This is against what the Quran teach. The Quran says that when Moses he came to the tree which was burning, Allah He said to Moses, and Allahu, He spoke from the tree, saying, I am Allah, the Lord of the two worlds. Is that correct? Did He say I am Allah?
Yes, okay. God want to declare about His self to Moses.
Okay.
In this moment.
But you said it's not beautiful for Allah to say I am Allah. But here we go. So Moses, he saw the fire in the tree. Allah said to him, verily I am Allah, the Lord of Al-Alameen. The two words which don't believe in the genie and the human. So why you said to me it's not beautiful for Allah to say I am Allah, the Lord of the two words?
So now if you want to read the Quran, do you said I am the Lord, the Lord of the world?
You should.
How do you see?
Because how people now will know, okay, when you say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, all right, that's mean the one is talking is not Allah, it's someone else. That's mean the Quran is a fabricated book. This is the author of the Quran, the one who wrote the Quran. He is saying, he making a prayer, says in the name of Allah. So if I am writing a book, I write, if I am a Muslim, in the name of Allah, etc. Because simply I am making a presentation for my book because I am an author, but I'm not Allah. But if Allah is the one is writing the book, He will not say in the name of Allah. He will say, I am Allah, the Lord of the world. And look at the verse after, and supposedly you choose for me a smart verse. All praise be to Allah. How Allah say all praise be to Allah? Allah speaking, saying all praise to Allah, or this is a prayer made by a man praying to Allah?
Yes, this is the هذا هو أسلوب اللغة العربية وأسلوب
No,
العرب.
my friend, I am an
لذلك
Arab. I am an Arab more than you. You are not an Arab. You are an Egyptian. So don't tell me this is أسلوب اللغة العربية. All praise to Allah. If somebody praying to Allah, he say that to Allah. But Allah speaking about himself, saying all praise be to Allah, the Lord of man. He already says, I am Allah. Why? And then he repeat again, verse number 3, the most beneficent, the most merciful. But he just said that. He just said that to a second ago. Why he's repeating it again? Because he's empty. There's nothing to say. And then the only honor and the ruling judge and the judgment day. Okay, nice to meet you. And then you say, you alone we worship. Allah saying to Allah, you alone we worship. Or this is a guy making a prayer.
Okay. And now when we said Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this is how when we read this Quran for reading, not but if this not for reading, we don't say that. Now مثلا في الصلاة الربانية لديكم أبانا الذي في السماوات ليتقدس اسمك ليأتي ملكوتك لتكن مشيئتك كما في السماء ذلك في الأرض إلى آخر الكلام إلى آخر الصلاة.
We just made Dr. Rohi Christian. He was reciting.
لأنها ليست قراءة. لأنها ليست قراءة.
My friend, no. They asked Jesus, how you pray? He said, you pray like this. Is that the same? No. You see in the Quran, when Allah he said to Muhammad, he said Qul. Did he say here Qul? No. So he did not say he did not say pray like this. It is just Allah talking. As long as Allah talking, that is impossible, because Allah saying you alone we worship and you alone we seek. Okay, how that can be if Allah is just talking? Otherwise, here there is something missing. And as you said, obviously Muhammad was trying to copy the prayer of the Messiah, which he taught the Christians, our Father art of heaven, forgive to us so we can forgive to others, guide us to the straight way. So this is obviously a prayer written by Muhammad, fabricating the prayer of our Father out of heaven, claiming that it's Allah, but he forgot to switch from that first person to the second person in the name of Allah. So that is second person talking about who? About Allah. So the author of the book is the one who says in the name of Allah. The writer of the book, he says we seek you, only you we worship. There's no way Allah says only you will worship, because if Allah talking to me, then he should say pray like this to me. I am your God Allah. I am the only one who owns this world. I am the only one who can help you. But to say you alone we worship and you alone we seek, that is silly. Don't you think so?
No, it is Quran. What meaning of Quran? Quran يعني شيء مقروء.
No, my
شيء
friend.
مقروء. أنت تقرأ.
Let me
أنت
teach you.
كأنك تفضل.
No, Quran does not mean something مقروء. مقروء in Arabic, the way you mean it. The word قراءة is not even Arabic. It is Aramaic. from قر وراء. قر بلسانه وراء بعينه. He say with his lips and he saw with his eyes, which means he say with the lips what he saw in the eyes. So when you say this is a book of qira'ah, that's me, and you are just saying that is mean reading. So how you can read something is not written yet? This was not written. So how you read it, but yet it's not written? And when Muhammad first time, the angel came to him, he said to him, read. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so how he read if he cannot see a book? Did he give him a book?
القراءة معناها أنك تقرأ تعيد الكلمات ورائي كما أقولها. الآن
English please. English please. Some people they can hear. What قراءة mean in English please?
قراءة means that you read what I say to you.
What's that's mean?
That's
That's mean
you
you
see.
repeat, right? That's mean you repeat, correct?
No, now the blind, when he recite the Quran,
No, no,
we
no.
said he مقرئ, هو قارئ,
Okay.
he is reciter,
Reciter.
but
Thank
he
you very
don't
much. But
read
recite.
from,
Thank
he
you.
don't
So,
read,
but
he don't
recite.
look
But
at
recite,
the
my
paper.
friend, the one who recite the Quran and he's blind, he recites something he memorized. Muhammad, he did not have the Quran yet, so how he can recite something he did not memorize? So you said to me, "Iqra," and a second ago, and I corrected you, and you are the one who said that "Iqra" mean reading, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So Allah, he said
Now,
to Muhammad, read. Did he say to him, read or recite?
now when the teacher said to the pupil, read this, اقرأ ورائي, اقرأ ما أقول لكم, اقرأوا ما أقول لكم.
My friend, I want to
هو
answer.
ينطق كلمة ثم
Is the
هم
word
يقرؤون
قرأ,
وراءه.
is the word قرأ mean recite, repeat after me, or mean read something written?
The bus, read
Which one?
something written
Read.
and
Okay, so that's mean the whole
read
story.
after me,
That's mean
read after me.
repeat after me. So why Muhammad said I cannot repeat? By saying the word repeat again, he just repeated. The guy, he just said to him one word. He said to him, read, اقرأ. Muhammad, he says, I cannot اقرأ. So you are saying to me that Muhammad, he said the word, but yet he claimed he cannot say it? If the word اقرأ mean repeat,
No,
he just repeated.
what he said, ما أنا بقارئ. What you want me to read.
Thank you very much.
You want me to read.
Guys,
ما أنا بقارئ.
Thank you. So I do not know. Okay, so what I should read, correct? What I should read. Okay, so why the angel, he squeezed him again, says to him, read. He did not tell him what to read.
Yes. Because he don't read anything. He said
he told him read
اقرأ.
what? Muhammad, he told him read what? Why the angel squeezing him again? The guy, he did squeeze Muhammad, and he says to him, read. Muhammad says, and according to you, read what? The angel, he squeezed him again, and he said, read. The guy, Muhammad, says, read what? The guy, angel, squeezed him again, and he said to him, read. Muhammad, for the third time, says, read what? So why the angel don't tell him what to read what? I mean, the guy keep asking you, why you keep squeezing him?
Okay, then the angel said, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم.
Why he did not say?
يعني
okay, hold on.
angel start to read what the.
Okay, you said to him, you said that he told him read, and he said what I will read, right? But the angel says to him, read in the name of your Lord. Read what? He did not tell him what to read. Read in the name of your Lord. Okay, read what? Read in the name of your Lord. Read what?
He want a prophet to focus this, read this to his
my
saying
friend, focus
that he
on what? The guy
is
asking you, and you are the one who said that Muhammad was saying to the angel, read what? What I shall read. So now the guy said to him, read in the name of your Lord, but he did not tell him what to read yet. Where is the reading he gave him to read?
He want him to notice, to concern, to focus, to then
focus. Why Muhammad was not focusing? He was drunk. He squeezed him 3 times, and still Muhammad saying, read what? I mean, Muhammad is right here. If somebody is squeezing me, keep saying to me, read, and I will say to him, read what? And then he squeezed me again, and I said to him, read what? And then he squeezed me 3rd time.
And the fourth time he said
he did not say
to
that.
Muhammad,
he did not tell him to read what? He said to him, Iqra, read. He continued saying reading, but he did not give him a book. Did he give him a book to read?
Yes, my friend. Okay, sorry. Now I want to go.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Rohi, for calling us. It was a pleasure talking to you as usual.
شكرا، أنا سعيد يعني بمناقشتك. الله نتكلم في وقت آخر، وسأراك، وشكرا لك for your kindness.
You're welcome. Thank you. Take care, my friend. Take care. Bye-bye.
Take
welcome to Islam. The angel, he squeezed him 3 times. Read. Okay, after all this, what happened? Oh boy. That's exactly what you face when somebody, Muslims, they don't debate us, they try to defend Islam. That's all. Which means they are not really giving honest answer. They do their best to defend, but not to tell the truth. And obviously, it's in front of you. The guy says to him, read. And then the angel and the Muhammad, he said to him, according to Dr. Rohi, read what? That makes sense. Okay, and then you squeeze him again. Why then? What the point? The guy is asking you, read what? So why he did not say that chapter from the beginning without squeezing? The guy said to same to him, read. Muhammad said what? Say to him, read in the name of your Lord, etc. What is squeezing for? Obviously, this story is fabricated, and it does not make sense in any way, in any mean. And the funny, if you are talking to the talking to them, you see this guy MC, he keeps saying here, he keep coming here, Edward is back to Islam. Did you confirm it? I mean, what's wrong with you, my friend? I told you this is a lie. Secondly, why you don't go and ask him? Muslim, they lie, and I will not be surprised if they say that, yeah, one more time you post that, I will ban you. Obviously, you are the same person who have nothing to say except this thing. The guy, he did not convert to Islam. He is an ex-Muslim anyway, and if he convert to Islam or not, who care? But he did not. So stop being stupid, otherwise I will remove you from my channel. You will come tomorrow. Christian Prince, did this guy really Islam? Don't you have anything to say except this one? That's it. This is the only one you know in the world. He left Islam, and he is not a Muslim. And if you like to confirm, what about you call the TV station and they will tell you? Potato. Call them and record the conversation, brother. What a bunch of kids. Who is a Muslim? He have anything to say additional what to Dr. Rohi he said? And the funny Faris the kid, he called me when I'm talking to he know I'm not going to take his call, so he called me when I'm talking to Dr. Rohi. He knew I'm not going. I'm busy to talk, to talk to him. Isn't it funny? Any Abdul? For those who they are asking how we can join you in YouTube, I mean, guys, just subscribe to YouTube and you will be with us. I mean, it's very simple. Subscribe and try to put notification on. However, YouTube not always notify people. What we can do, you can go to Patreon page and see if I posted something soon to be published, soon to go live on air. You will know from there. Any Muslim? The story is very simple. Islam is a very, very silly cult, and Muslims, they have nothing but a heaven of falafel, naked women, have no panties, their legs is saying hello, Children's in heaven. Dr. Rohi have no problem with 80,000 little boys in his bedroom. You say, what the problem? Child abuse. God, who promised us a green silk t-shirt, which is a color I don't like at all. I mean, imagine you go to heaven and you will wear a green clothes forever, as if you are in a surgery room. This is heaven. Even in heaven, you are not free. Allah choose for you the clothes. Allah choose the color even of your shirt, your panty, the color of your skin. I will be white in heaven. What if I like to be black? What's wrong with being black? I want to be Asian once in my lifetime, so I can go to Indonesia and nobody will know I am a Christian prince. Why all of us we have to be white? What's wrong with having an Asian wife in heaven, or a black African woman in heaven? Because this is a cult obsessed with the white color. It's a white supremacist cult. Believe and teach that everything is beautiful is white. Even the boys, they will go in heaven, they will be serving you, they are like pearls. Not only white, they are like pearls, white like pearls. Why? For this is a cult. Any Muslim who don't agree? Look at this heaven. They are white like pearls. You see it? Those boys are so white like sacred pearls. Not only that, he promised them that in heaven there is no need for air condition. Why? Because he's speaking to Arab of the desert. That's not a good news for somebody who live in Alaska. He promised them that there is no sun, no heat. Why? Because those are people of the desert. Imagine Allah, he will give you a cup of wine mixed with ginger. Ginger. Why you are mixing wine with ginger? Anyone knows why? Anyone knows why? Ginger, the kitchen of Allah has two drink, wine and ginger, and there is a machine to mix them together. Because the Arab, they used to use ginger like tea. This is their drink. So Muhammad, they were worried, are we going to have zanjabil, which is ginger, you know? So he said, yeah, sure, even your wine will be mixed with ginger. That is heaven. And in the heaven there is a spring of water, it's called salsabil. Anyone knows why this fountain is there? Why this fountain is there? Who is a Muslim knows why this fountain is called salsabil? And what is the job of this fountain? Okay, who remember of you that there is a fountain where keep you youth if you drink from it and you can live forever? Do you remember? How many of you remember? This is what the Muslim teach. A fountain, if you touch the water alone, not necessarily to drink it, that fountain will keep you alive forever. And this is how eternity is given to Muslims. Let us see. I will find you the hadith. Okay, here we go. There is a fountain, according to Muhammad, the prophet who tell always the truth. He never lie. This guy, he never lie. There's a fountain in the Muslim translation. They say water spring called Al Hayat. Who speak Arabic here? Who can translate for us what Hayat mean? Who knows what Hayat mean? Bishtuwan Abdullah, you are a Muslim, Mr. Bishtuwan? You can do better than Dr. Rohi? Correct. Al Hayat mean the life. So what is the name of the fountain? Life. The fountain of life. From the name, you know what this fountain does. So none come in touch with it, with its water, but become alive. And let me tell you the story why I am 5,000-10,000 years old but still alive, because I have a bottle of this water. Every time I die, they drop a water drop from the bottle and I come back to life again. This is Islam. So in the heaven of Allah, this fountain exists. There are people that drink from it to stay alive forever. If you don't believe me, this is a true story. Exists in the Pirate of the Caribbean. This is why the Muslims believe in a guy. His name is Al-Khudr. Al-Khudr mean green. Why is a green? Because this guy, he drank from this water, and because of that, whatever he said, even the grass which is dead will grow and become a green. So they call him a green, Mr. Green. He never died. Al-Khudr was in the funeral of Adam, in the funeral of Noah, in the funeral of Moses, in the funeral of Muhammad. He's alive until now, Al-Khudr. This is the stupid Islam. This is exactly the stupid Islam. I think Pishtawan is next Muslim. Pishtawan, maybe we can take you in different time, so people will know. Because I remember there's somebody is an ex-Muslim. He want to talk. So maybe next time we go live on air, we can take you, my friend. For today, we are done. It's already 12. We passed 12 a.m. in the morning, my time here. Next time we can take you. So guys, don't forget to download the video, and you can cut exactly the debate with Dr. Rohi if you wish, so people they can learn from it. We don't care about how did that die, my friend. People die, all of us we will die. Get sick, I will get sick too, and you get sick. You know, people, that's not a problem. You see, the truth will prove itself. We don't attack a person. People are people, and Didat was doing his best to defend his cult, but Didat himself do not know much about Islam. And I just, here we go, a guy who have PhD. Each time I ask him a question, he have to flip 20 pages, and after he flipped them all, still my answer is correct, his answer is wrong. And he is the one who have PhD from Azhar University. I don't have a PhD. I did not earn PhD in Islam. But who care? Their knowledge is little, so little about their cult, and we are the one who school them, no matter how big they are. All right. So don't forget to download the video. You don't keep them in my channel. If you like to share them with your friends, let people see how the debate happened and how we debate Muslims. And feel free to invite any Muslim you think he is a big sheikh, or he can bring with him the fountain of life. So if you have a heart attack, you drink from it. And why you are worried? As long as there's a fountain of life, we drink from it, we come back to life. Who's worried now? Nobody. That's it, the fountain of life in the front of us. And Muhammad is, he don't lie. This is the Prophet Muhammad's story, brother. This is a story written by Prophet Muhammad, brother. Obviously, it's true. There's a fountain in this earth. It's called the fountain of life. You drink from it, you come back to life, even if you're a fish. Don't tell me that this is a fishy story. This is absolutely true story, brother. I know many people, brother, who they drank from that water and they became alive again. As an example, all actors, how they can keep themselves, they are very young. It's not by plastic surgery, because simply they drink from the fountain of youth. And the proof of this story can be found in the carpet of the did I say carpet? Pirate of the Caribbean. What a stupid cult. You people believe in this? Are you serious? You people believe in this? Carpet of the Caribbean. The one who says you want to challenge me, no problem, my friend. I'm here almost every day. So maybe tomorrow we go live on air again. And whoever would like to call us, feel free. All right? All Abdul are welcome. Big, small, I don't care. As you see, we take them. Big, small, BHD, FD, UED. All of them at the end of the day, they knew nothing. They have no answer. Yeah, bring your Jack Sparrow with you. And don't forget to bring the compass, because you will need it a lot. All right? You will need it a lot. Somebody's saying I'm a medical doctor. What does that mean? If you are a Muslim, you are a medical doctor, you want to call me, I will call you right away. Are you? If you are a Muslim and you are a medical doctor, because we have something to do with medicine we will talk about. Who is a Muslim here is a medical doctor? Hey, my friends and my brothers in Indonesia, I love you all, and I will try my best to do videos and to challenge more of those who call themselves Ustaz in Indonesia. Like somebody sent me a guy, his name is Shamsi Ali, Ustad Shamsi Ali, and let us see if he will ever dare to say hello. My friend, as you see, this cult focus in one thing, from your stomach and down, and this is cannot be God. You read the Quran, you will see nothing about your heart in the heaven. Or what he is talking about, you will have there a paradise and your garment of silk. You will have pillows. I cannot wait to have pillows. And by the way, the translation here is very funny. It doesn't say reclining on their thrones. It says ala al-ara'ik, on the pillows. And in this heaven, they have no heat of the sun, no excessive bitter cold, because the desert, they suffer from two things. When the sun is up, it's so hot. When the night is down, it's so cold. As in paradise, there is no sun or no moon. The guy is getting smarter now. He put it between two brackets. By the way, it doesn't say what he is saying in translation. It says لا يرون فيها شمسا ولا زمهريرا. They will not see there the sun. There's no sun at all. And then there's shade over them. and the trees will walk to you, the branches will come to you. You do not need to go to the branches to grab the fruit. And then there is a vessels and dishes made from silver and cups made from a crystal. See how this religion focus in material? Until now he's talking about what? About the bed, about the pillow, about the couch, about our clothes, about the fruits. Until now there's nothing spiritual. Crystal clear, made of silver. And then we will give you a drink of wine mixed with ginger. Have fun. By the way, I want somebody to mix it with ginger so we can see how disgusting it is going to be. I don't think this is a good idea to mix wine with ginger. Anyone want to try it? Ginger with wine? I'm not sure how that's going to taste. And then don't try the spring of salsabil because it's not exist. And then, brother, Allah will give you 80,000 little boy to serve you, brother, and they are so white. I mean, do you see? And then, brother, you will wear a garment made from fine green silk, brother. And brother, you are going to wear a bracelet, brother, from silver. And the funny here, the translation, it says gold. It doesn't say that. It says silver. This translator is stupid. Change the translation. You're fired. Where is the other translation? Let's see. Yusuf Ali, another donkey. You see, it's silver, brother. What gold? This guy, because there is other verses gold, so he mixed up. Gold. There's no gold here. Silver. Okay, and then Allah will give you a drink, pure wine. I thought it's mixed with ginger already. This is heaven. What do you want more? In different verse, different chapter, he will give you open buffet of fruits, have meat of birds, no fish, no shrimp, no lobster, no crab. That's it. Stupid cult. And he tried to seduce you by women. So all of this cult is based on the belly and down, your stomach and your private part, nothing in the heart. Women you will sleep with, you never met, you don't know them, you never know their names. You see, those who do one night stand, they are better than Allah. At least those who do one night stand, they have a conversation first. In Islam there's no conversation. The woman, she is jailed in her room and she is naked. She is wearing a dress which is 70 dress in the top of each other, but all of them they are see-through, which means she is naked. No falafel, you see, Joyce, you believe it? I mean, how we Arab, we go there and there's no falafel, we commit suicide. We will strike from the first day. Okay. And because Muhammad, he knew that those Arab, they like to own women, they like to own them, to control them. Look what he said, those women are jailed. Hold on, but here look at the fruits, brother. In the heaven there is two heaven, there's two gardens, brother. Why two gardens? Don't ask. And then, brother, dark green in color, brother. And then, brother, there is two spring of pure water, brother. Everything there's two, just because he is using an at the end to make it fit with the rap music. And then he says, and brother, there's a fruit and date, and this fruit supposedly too. And why you are denying, brother? And then there are very companion, brother, who they are very white and they are beautiful. And brother, those companion who they are very white, they are jailed, restrained in their tents. Why Allah he jailed them? Because the Arab men are jealous. they like to control the women. So when you marry an Arab Muslim man, he put bars in the windows, bars in the door, he closed the window, he disconnected the phone, he disconnected the internet, he locked the door when he leave, and even after that, still he is not sure you are lawful for him. Oh, sorry, I mean faithful for him. So because their mentality, Muhammad is promising them that those women, they never saw a man before them and they are naked. If you have my book, Sex and Allah, you will see that each time you have sex with this woman, she will say to you, Abdul, honey, you are the best. But they are virgin. How she knew he is the best? And she will sing for you that nobody can do it better than you. She is the best in, you are the best in sex. But how this virgin who is jailed, she never saw a man, she knew he is the best. And all the women, they will see to say to their man in this heaven the same, you are the best. Every man asleep with one woman of those women, she will say to him, you are the best. They are programmed, you know, like sex toys. So when you finish, this is to you, honey, you are the best, by the way, you are the best. Like, what the heck? But she never knew a man before him. It's like Aisha when she said, وَمَنْ مِنْكُمُ يَمْلِكُ إِرَبُهُ. Okay, what does that mean? Who of you have testicles and private part like the Prophet Muhammad? What? How Aisha she knew that? I thought Aisha, she is a virgin. And look how the Muslim, they translate that. They translate this. And who among you can control his desire as the messenger of Allah? But it doesn't say that. Arabo is a private part. And now how this guy is controlling himself, yet he is kissing you and he is sucking your tongue. Is that how a fasting person does? Is he fasting or he drinking from your mouth? Guys, the Prophet, he is so much in control of his desire, but he kisses Aisha non-stop when he is fasting. I mean, isn't it obvious? He have a lot of control. Not only that, the Prophet, he used to order her to put a sheet between her legs when she have her period. And if there's any Muslim want to say I'm lying, challenge me. All right. Anyway, say we said we are leaving for more than 30 minutes and we are not yet. So I better go. Don't forget, guys, if you like to learn more about the cult of Islam for the free, you can get my books from Amazon, depend in Amazon of your country. And soon actually we have more books to publish. And actually I received the book in the Indonesian language, fully translated. So I hope soon we will have it published so Indonesian people can read it. So I want to say thank you for everybody, and I hope that we we share good information today, and I'm happy that we get Dr. Rohi. He called us and he showed the ignorance of Muslims, because if this is the doctor and this is the one who is educated, what about the ignorant? What about the one who have no education? If those are the one who have PhD and those are their sheikhs, what about the rest? Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you. And if you like always to be updated about when is going to be the coming broadcast, I think it's better if you visit Patreon from time to time, at least once a day, because you will see that I have a new post, and then when you click on it, you will see that my YouTube coming event is going to be when. Because obviously YouTube is not giving notification for people. I'm not sure why, but as I know, they are fighting me and they are not happy at all with the Christian Prince. So thank you. May the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. See you soon again.